What up, y'all? It's your boy Dylan Talks. In today's video, we got a very special guest, one of my good friends, ChillROC. We're going to be talking about his experience as a security guard and how his partner in crime, who was pregnant, worked together to stop a thief from stealing the merchandise that is in his store. He also gave a little insight of what it's like in Philadelphia. Enjoy. What's your life like as a security guard? What's like some of the stories you could tell of being a security guard in Philly?
Well, one story I could tell you, man. The guy came, he had all this food, and we was watching him on the camera, and it was like, we need you to come to the office. I come, they was like, all right, we got this guy coming. So mind you, it's me and my partner. She's a female, and she's pregnant with twins, and she's a security guard, right? So we got the AP. AP is actually asset protection for Walmarts and Targets and stores like that. So they got to get their merchandise back. So I come out. I tell the guy like, yo, you can't come out with that. We need our stuff back. He like, what? Bro, I ain't doing nothing. Don't touch me.
You get your fucking hands off me.
So he tried to get in front of me. So I get in a stance where like I started doing like one of my football drills. He's like, yo, what are you doing? Yo, you being weird. And mind you, this is a crack kid. So he got a little strength to him. So he trying to go out the door. And I run to the outside door. And I run to the exit because he tried to run out. And I tackled him.
Yes. Oh my God.
Tackled him to the ground. Mind you, this is like my first or second week working. My partner, she come over, pick him up by his book bag, open it up, took all the stuff out that he was stealing. And I was like, oh snap. So I'm smacking the stuff out his hand. He trying to pick it up. He's like, yo, what are you doing? This is mine. This is mine. I'm like, nah, bro. Smacked it out of his hand. He tried to run out. Mind you, he even took shoes that didn't belong to him from the store. He switched his old shoes and put on some fresh shoes. And that's the only thing he got away with. My supervisor said, why didn't you get the shoes back? I said, I got everything else back with a pregnant woman. What more do you want from me? Like, it'd be crazy. Like, and every day it's always something. Like, I think yesterday it was 2 iPads and an Apple Watch somebody tried to walk out with. And I had to stop that. And then he started going crazy. You know, we got it out, and then we got these guards that are called constable. I guess they're like some type of law enforcement. They went and chased him down, and then from there they got his hoodie, and they took his wallet and they opened it up. We was like, all right, at least we got his identity. We pull it out. It's a Chinese man.
I cannot believe this shit.
I'm like, we thinking we got this man wallet the whole time he stole it. And the person that put in the police report, he said that somebody broke into his car the night before and stole his wallet. So then all that just unfolded. We got the iPads back and the Apple Watches, and I was just like, yo, this job is crazy. Like, I be chilling right the whole time, and then out of nowhere stuff happened, like fights break out, gotta come in there, break up fights. And one time a guy pulled out a gun. It's like, bro, I don't be knowing what to do, because it's like once I get to there, I'm like, just don't shoot me. That's all I can think. Like, yo, just don't shoot me. Like, you want to pull it out, just don't shoot, please. And it's like, bro, it's just wild. It's mainly more, drug addicts that do things, but they're always trying to find ways to steal, man, feed themselves, buy more drugs. It's just sad. But other than that, I haven't really ran into nobody crazy yet.
That really has to make you have the perspective of what it may be like in law enforcement or a cop and all these things. When even though you're a security guard, it's kind of like you get the idea of like, man, no wonder these cops probably act wild and crazy, because they see some wild shit every day.
Yeah, man. It was some wild. And I know it's probably worse than what I'm seeing, because I'm getting just a little taste of it. And it's just like, dang, man, the world, like just this part, like in Philly, it is horribly bad. Like, you gonna see people sleeping outside. You see people putting needles in their arms. Just like, bro, it's when I say it's horrible, it's horrible. Like, every day is these 3 or 4 drug addicts that actually know who I am. Like, they come out there every single day. Some of them try to steal. Some of them actually are good, decent human beings. You know, just because they're homeless or on drugs, they still like some good spirits out here. That's like they just need help. You know, there's some people that actually need help, and there's some people that's just like, I'm cool with this lifestyle, not going to work and just getting high and figuring out what's my next meal or my next fix. So it's like, those the only main people I really have to deal with. But I know in police, they gotta deal with that real deal. Like, people still not caring about nothing. You know, it's wild.
How did you start reaction channels?
I started to build a community, got my Discord started, and I just started taking more like requests from like the main supporters, and then my channel just kept growing and growing and growing and growing. And I was just like, I'm gonna just keep it up, man. And that's when I bumped into Flawd, and I did a reaction to his video with No Life Shack. I did like the first one, the second one, and then I think the second one is when he reached out to me and he was like, I heard you need a better laptop or a PC. And he was like, I'm gonna donate to you. And then he hit me up and he cashed at me $400. And I'm like, this guy doesn't know me at all, just to send $400. Like, I'm like, he's only at like 40,000 or 50,000 subscribers at the time. And I'm like, he got money to send me $400 for a PC? Bro, I was so hyped because at the time I didn't know nothing about PCs and the Mac. So what to use, what was the better computer to use to do reactions. So I waited, I saved up money, got a PC, and then I finally hit 1,000. Flawd kept giving me shout outs and stuff like that. I hit 1,000, and then from there I just had like this passion.
Philly artist, bruh. You're in Philly. What is Philly like with the music game right now? Do you see people when you're outside doing like TikTok type of dances that are famous and shit? Like
all the time, like? All the time, man. They be downtown a lot often, but they do have the city doing dances, shaking that. Shake that shit, shake that shit. Come on, little shake that shit. Top rocking. Like, they just started going wild with the trends, and like I seen it going up a little bit because we already were doing things like that like back in like the 2000s, where like people would go to people's houses, dance parties and stuff like that, dollar parties, and people were dancing, but it wasn't a mainstream thing. Like, it wasn't a challenge that people were doing. So they took it to a whole nother level, you know, and like I respect that, because those are the young ones that's not in the streets, you know. They took a different lane instead of doing the drill music. Right now they have that one kid, his name is Too Rare. He actually had like a bad XXL freestyle, you know, but he's been pushing like the dance movement, and he's like really good at it, you know. And they got a group called Too Humpy. Get money, get money, get money. Too Humpy. Get money, get money, get money. Too Humpy. Have another group called the Philly Goats, and they were like two of the top groups, young groups, like probably like 17, 18 years old, and they came up with like this dance like move, and they go like this, and it went far, you know. It started out as just a challenge, and the one kid, his name is D1 Wiz, he go to Northeast High School. He was doing it, but he was doing it differently. He was doing it like serious, like with a serious face going down the hallway.
New trend, who can shake that shit the longest? If you think you're a competition, tag me.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, shit. Started trending on TikTok like crazy, and they put them in a music video, and then from there they started coming out with different dances and different challenges. Yep. That's the same guy right there that started the whole movement with the dancing or the making a party music type of stuff, so people can like just dance and stuff. That was like more like what he did, and then Drake seeing it, he was like, "Yo, this is becoming hot. People are doing challenges to it." So he's like, "Hey, why not have me do my? You know how sticky it gets to that type of beat, and see if it sticks." And it clearly did.
You niggas better behave. All that pumping up your chest. All that talk about the best. You know how sticky it gets.